What's up, guys? I'm here back again with another Transformers breakdown, review, overview, whatever you want to call it. This time we have another one of my favorite from the Bayverse movies. We have, well, I call him Blackout because he is Blackout, but they renamed him for Revenge of the Fallen Grindor, and it also comes with Ravage down there. He's a little mini-con, but this is literally, I don't know what they were doing with like the name swap and stuff. They just got lazy and literally reused Blackout CG model and gave him a new name and made him 20 feet taller. So this is Grindor from Revenge of the Fallen, specifically I believe from the scene where he comes and helps kick Prime's ass in the forest before Optimus Prime rips his face in half. As you can see there, it does come with the forest backdrop. So without further ado, let's get into this guy. And boom, there we have Grindor slash Blackout and Ravage. So let me just take a quick look at Ravage first, because he's the mini-con we got here. And hopefully it'll focus on him. And there is some pretty decent detailing there. I mean, it's nothing crazy because this is just like a mini-con, but you can see there is the different color paint in there for the rib cage, as well as that nice metallic silver with the iconic red eye that he had. But nothing crazy, just the simple little Ravage. I don't even think this was his ejection. I'm pretty sure Soundwave shot this guy down to Earth in a satellite in Revenge of the Fallen to recover the Allspark shard held by Nest. So it's a nice inclusion to get him here with Grindor, or Blackout. I'm gonna call him Blackout, but nice little guy right there. So we'll put him off to the side and focus on Mr. Blackout Grindor over here. Just a beautiful looking figure. The thing I really love about this guy is the rusted look on him. As you can see, he has the rust on the arms, the legs, a little bit on the chest piece, and definitely on the top of the rotor there. But just get a load of the detail on this guy, specifically in here in the face. Honestly, if I had to pick out of the Bayverse, probably my favorite face of the Decepticons, not like the big guys, just kind of like the cannon fodder Decepticons, I guess you can call them, but really nice detail. And this, of course, is the cannon. It can stick out, or not cannon, but the front gun of the helicopter, and it does you can make it stick out there like he did have it in the movie. And again, you could see here on the right arm, you have this is an attachment. It can go on either arm. It is the kind of blade rotor launcher that he did shoot at. I'm pretty sure he shot it at Optimus Prime, and then, or Optimus like shoots it at Megatron during the fight to prevent Megatron from shooting at him, which is really cool. But as you can see, as we spin this guy a little bit around, beautiful figure. These rotors look absolutely amazing. Zero complaints there. The rotors look great from the front and from behind. Really nice detailing and paint in there on just a lot of the smaller stuff. A lot of this more frivolous detailing stuff on the innards of the robot mode. And just honestly, I can't really complain about this guy, other than a little bit with the posability. It is a little bit difficult to get him into some pretty cool poses just because of how bulky this guy is, but it's understandable. And he wasn't really in any really athletic poses during the movie. He was just kind of a lumbering tank, but really cool robot mode. Let's get him into vehicle mode. All right, guys, we have Grindor in his Blackout. Grindor in his attack helicopter mode, and this is absolutely stunning. As you can see here, I did not get that in all the way. I pretty much transformed it as perfectly as possible. This was just this whole section with the arms right here on either side was really hard to compress in, and you kind of have to push this rotor down, which is right underneath this behind his head, and it's really not letting me get that stuck in there. It just won't stay. Same thing with that back part, but honestly, don't really care, because I'll definitely be displaying this guy in his robot mode. But this is really a beautiful helicopter. Really nothing to complain about that. It's got some real nice decals, real nice coloring with the gold, the black, the yellow. It's got the Decepticon logo right in the front. It does have wheels, so he can, I mean, he doesn't roll, but he can glide without like scraping completely. Yeah, just all in all, a really nice looking helicopter. As you can see at the bottom, it kind of displays really well. I mean, in the back, it is a little hollow there, but I mean, you're not really going to be looking up like that. So Really doesn't affect it all too much, but really do like this helicopter mode. If only I could have gotten it to peg in a little bit more perfect, but it's nice. And just as a comparison, this is, I believe, classified, well, it says leader class on the box, as you can see there, but these leader classes are significantly smaller compared to, well, this is a masterpiece, so not much of a scale comparison there. But this is bringing in Starscream over here, and this Starscream is the Coronation Starscream, as you can see, and it is pretty much to scale. Starscream is a little bit bent over, but as he'd probably come up to like here on him. So it is pretty much to scale with the rest of these figures like that, other than the masterpiece figures, of course. But it is a decently sized figure, even though some people have complaints about these leader / studio series being a bit undersized. But I think the detailing definitely makes up for if he is just the slightest bit undersized. It's really not that big of an issue. Unless, of course, you're just playing him with the masterpiece. But the masterpiece kind of blows everything else out of the water. So, I really like this guy. Definitely, I think he could have been a little bit bigger. Definitely think he could have been a little bigger, especially when you compare him with some of the other Studio Series guys. He does tend to be a little bit on the smaller side. Unless he was Blackout, but they are carrying out this guy as if he is Grindor. And Grindor was 50 feet tall. And this guy just kind of lines up more like, I guess if you were going with scale of the size of the figures, he doesn't scale to be that much bigger compared to the other ones. So other than the size, that's really my only complaint with this guy. Just look at that headpiece. And this is one of the best paint applications I've seen so far. A true diversity of the paint application on this figure, as you have a multitude of these silvers, this yellowish brown color to represent the dirt. You have a bluish steel down there in the shins. You have the light gray with the feet. You have dark grays, blacks mixed in here, the red accents. It's just a really nice looking figure. So 100% would recommend picking this guy up if you can. And that's really all I have to say about this guy right here. Really good looking robot mode, amazing looking vehicle mode with that Black Hawk helicopter. Yeah, really happy with this guy. I'm looking forward to expanding the collection from the Revenge of the Fallen movie series specifically, as we have the Fallen figure coming out on January 1st of 2023. So really looking forward to that. And if you're looking forward to see me check out more of these guys, hint hint, Galvatron's coming up next. Leave me some feedback down below, whether that be likes, dislikes, comments. I'll take any feedback, anything is appreciated. And until next time, peace.